So what you guys do? You actually like commentating these games, or are we doing like a proper BTS vibe? Like, what do you?
We commentated
Honestly,
it yesterday.
I don't even think we really put down a vibe yet. You know,
To be honest, we were dealing with things yesterday with our thoughts and feelings, you know, and tech stuff. But today we can do a normal broadcast. First video, we got a Salo says Sapphire on the 1s and 2s. Heather is on the decks today.
The wheels of steel.
Indeed. Well then, Valde and Mantuu remain. Mantuu's gonna leave Valde to go out on his own. Have to clutch it with 5 HP if things go wrong here. And indeed they will. Man like Mantuu. Waiting for that bomb to get planted.
So I guess. Oh, hold on. He actually do something with this. I thought it was done for.
Yeah, we thought it was all over. We thought it was done, but
I'm starting to believe too now, Henry.
oh, oh, Mantuu, stop blowing my mind. He's now just down to that 1v1. Look at that, though, man. This is grimy. Like just hiding in heaven like this. Oh, it makes you feel sick, man, doesn't it? Look at Mantuu. Oh, all right, Mantuu, go on, son. Only one shot left to land, really. If he's able to get this little one-tapperoo, you're gonna love him for it. Oh no, Mantuu, come on! He's got it so close, man. You just got to get it over the line. That's the biggest challenge, isn't it? But he's done it. He's done it to them. There's no time for the defuse, though.
Stalking Krimz.
What's happening here?
Was that Joe's?
Yeah,
I
could never have such high
got it's too early for me, man. You know what time I was up today to get this vaccination?
Oh dear.
How was your nap?
Side
You
effects.
had a
Side
nap
effects
coming
of
into
the
game.
injection. I don't know how I feel right now.
Do you feel
Stay indoors,
stronger?
everyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it's kind of hard to gauge OG right now. I don't know if you guys called the game yesterday. They played Dig.
Oh, it
Dig
wasn't
looked
pretty, was
good.
it?
Dig
Like,
looked pretty good.
You would expect, to be fair, it's their first game of the year as well for OG, right? But like still, like that sort of opposition, you'd think like they wouldn't be sweating like they were. Like it was really like 50-50 at one point. Like, they were on the ropes. So
If
with Fnatic, with Fnatic when you play out, like I haven't seen this this kid yet. What's his name? jaCkz?
yeah, jaCkz, I think.
jaCkz. Sorry, Harry. I know you like.
Yeah, well, you know, I just want to make sure you get it. Put some respect on his name, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like,
That's a good point.
Mr. Cloud9 now, so we gotta.
jaCkz, my apologies, sir. But yeah, is he any like anyone watched him yet? Is he any good? Like I haven't heard of the kid like ever. Like it's
Yeah, I watched
for him.
some videos on him, and apparently he's just like he's sick in things like FPL. He made like a good name for himself there. He played in like an advanced team, and he's also been in mixes with some of like the NIP guys, just like competing in like little like kind of side events and things like that. And supposedly he's pretty good. Like I think it was Pitter as well who sung his praises on Twitter and said how like he's one of the hot prospects in Sweden. Thus far though, in the series yesterday, he didn't do anything like incredible. He was just kind of putting in. You know, they won the series, so. You know, it doesn't really matter that he didn't drop like 50 and 20 or something in it.
I mean, it's not like Fnatic go, guys, we're desperate for some firepower. That's the one thing that we just don't have in this team. So, you know, big boost to Phil coming in from flusha, but kind of a cool idea, kind of a cool story. And I mean, even though Fnatic are technically favorites in this game, I feel like it's a safe bet considering how OG is so rocky. OG actually have a great track record against Fnatic in 2020. They're like 10-6 in win to loss. So yeah, not what you'd expect from OG, but we know Fnatic really struggle online, and OG are actually pretty good in the realm of online as far as things go. That's all they're used to right now. So Fnatic 2-0, we've got pistols, we've got nades, we've probably got a third round for the Swedes.
So Henry, where is everybody right now? Because you guys were in Serbia, right? And then Alex went to France. But like,
So
where is Zephyr? And
So Zephyr's in Serbia as well. He's currently in the Greer Towers, the penthouse in Belgrade. So he's kind of rocking in my place right now.
so definitely need a UV light over there.
True. We've got a floppy next door to him as well. So the boys are like, they've got their own apartment. There's no hotel situations. They don't want to be leaving anytime soon. Like they've got their own apartments and everything, so they're all good. And that's jaCkz, I believe, stepping up and getting himself a nice little hat trick. Not bad. But yeah, I'm in Malta with Chad and Machine right now, but everyone else at their home. So we've got Alex in Paris, Patrick in Copenhagen, and Billy over in Birmingham. Where are you, James? You in London, I assume?
I am in London, yeah, have been for a while. Well, we're not even allowed to leave, you know, unless it's for work purposes. You're not allowed to leave the city, not allowed to leave the country.
Bro, I got the last flight out of London to Malta, the actual last flight before they closed the road. Like, it was pretty, like Indiana Jones moment. I was grabbing my hat as the gates were closed. Very touch and go. On the day I left as well, it was like out of a film. It was like people were like getting denied at the gate. They didn't have tests and stuff. Pretty weird, actually, but glad I made it.
I live with some guys from Manchester, and they went home for Christmas, and then they got corona. And since then, you know, they're fine now, but they're not allowed to leave the city either. Like if they're working from home or whatever, so they're stuck in Manchester maybe till April. It's a brave new world. krimz manages to get his reload in, but NBK will punish him for his sins. We've got some 1-for-1s on deck. Fnatic with a man advantage for now. Still have Valde holding on to the B bomb fight.
Good for the sweep there.
It all goes quiet.
Did we lose?
No.
How are you
We're all good.
Oh,
Just
the camera
okay.
Yeah. So, you like to turn it off when we go live, so you like you can.
It's like
it gets in the way of the.
Yeah.
You can't put it anywhere.
How do you think we get the UV stains here? Right, that's the question.
Oh my god! Right. Wow.
Clip that one. That's a good one.
So we're trying to conserve energy, save the planet. You know, all that good stuff.
Good idea. I approve.
Nice little B group.
We're carbon neutral, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Harry drives a Tesla. I mean, he does have a license, but he thought it looked cool.
Tesla drives itself, doesn't it, man? In spite of what Tommy tells you, you know, I think they're still out there doing all that.
Saving the planet.
Look at that, man. Oh, no.
Awkward.
You hate dying in the Molotov after the fact, man. That's the worst feeling.
Golden die there? jaCkz was the guy pushed down the bottom of the ramp. He gets
the scope's going to obscure his vision. He can't see because of the scope. That's a rip. It's a massive
look, man, big mantuu with the wildfire off as well. With well, oh well, you know, nice try. It's another Fnatic round, wouldn't you know?
That was a good read for OG, right? Like they do love a gamble stack, this team on the CT side, but they see a player down Ivy when Fnatic are a man up, and then they realize after they kill the Ivy player, it's a B group, it's a B lean. They move everyone over, they get a couple of kills, but not the round. So Fnatic, you can fall to them right now. Warp is still running for JW and more pistols for OG. These rounds aren't fun on CT train.
Bro, that knife is like, ooh, 10k. Alright, that equals $700 though. And down he goes. Looks like OG will try to steal that. Aleksib be up close. NBK's got a pop flash, there it is. Not sure if Brollan's scope was heard. Well, a cold start for OG. Flipping freezing in London as well. It's like 1 degree out here. Well, the AWP's been rescued.
Still snowing? I heard there was snow.
Well, it depends on where you are. Here it was just a bit of ice. It's mostly gone now.
Okay.
Sounds
lovely. Lovely bit of ice.
Lovely bit of ice. For my mum to slip and land on her last one. I love a bit of that.
Just what the world needs.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's quite nice in Malta. We've got like it's just solid 20 degrees, sun. Just come over here, mate.
Hell,
when are you guys going to learn to dive, man? I know there's diving.
Honestly, it's happening. When the boys go back to ESL events and stuff, I think I'll that's when I'm alone. That's when I'll get back. So maybe like February, sort of March time. I'm going to do it, James.
It'll change your lives, man. Honestly, just it opens up the world in a very different way.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Oof. Well, there's krimz with some lovely stuff, if you don't mind me saying.
More of that.
Oh, lovely.
More of that, for sure.
Patience is paying off. Still need to plant this bomb, though. He'll be looking to make a play. 13 seconds. Fnatic being very patient. That golden's on the way. Down it goes. Oh, this is a long, drawn-out eco round. We'll try to do what they can, OG.
They're not really giving us anything too exciting in this little force buy, have they? It's just kind of
well, there was a lovely 1D from MBK at the start. It felt like it had some legs to it. But Fnatic, they're actually looking super solid. They didn't make a mistake from that point and going to keep 4 players alive. That's actually pretty good, all things considered.
Actually, Henry, you might like this. MBK's been looking really good as of late, especially with these pistols. Yeah, you mentioned how his Deeg was good to open up the round. He's actually in the series yesterday. It felt like he was one of the difference makers at times, which was kind of cool to see, especially when you think about how his kind of like year went last year. He wasn't really someone you ever looked at on OG as like someone to step up and make a difference. It's been nice seeing him looking more comfortable after a break. How much do you think the breaks help? Like, what was it like for Cloud9? Because obviously, like with your guys, it was a pretty new team at that point in time.
So we'd only played what, like 13 official games before we made significant changes, before we were flying new players over and stuff. So yeah, certainly stressful for us. But like you said, like sometimes just having a bit of time off and just focusing on anything but the game is good. I feel like players will come back rejuvenated, but there's still so much work to do. The level of competition is so high right now. As Valde is demonstrating it, boys, going for the triple. Could be big, and he's continuing to force the issue. I think he gets it. That's a massive play. You got to respect that one.
mantuu pushed up the walls to throw that flash. JW saw the flash go pretty cool, and Valde still finds 3. Brollan's screwed here, trying to spray. Issa takes him down, and OG on the board. That was a very weird, dangerous upper push for mantuu as well, right? Just getting into some lineup behind the boxes, held by the AWP, and his AWP on his back actually got spotted above the smoke. And so JW knew he was there, but the fact that Valde gets away with 3 is pretty crazy, all things considered. So, yeah, you take that. The flash is good. Both players blind, and even the third. It's about time we have OG on the board.
Yeah, it took a bit of a miracle performance out of Valde, but still a very solid round, I would say.
Oh, love a pop flash into the main. It's a war of attrition. I was going to say, actually, looking at snipers like JW, I'm quite interested to see how Alex will match up to them. We saw a lot of aggression from him on Inferno, which was great to see as like an early indicator. Because against a sniper with a strong style, or just like a brilliant sniper like an Art or a JW or a Simple, etc., it's going to be really interesting to see how he matches up. But I mean, he was ready for the awkward shots, for the close-up quick scopes and so on. So what we saw so far was pretty good.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it. Like, I know a lot of people will feel like it's not going to be an amazing success story. We have to remember, like, it's not going to be the flashy style AWP. It's going to be a little bit different and his own kind of unique approach. And I think he's done a great job in practice. And hopefully we'll see it continue to improve. It's looking real nice mantuu for sure. As this could be the second round. Krimz, though. I don't think they got this. JW's in a bit of a precarious spot now.
Oh, I can't see because of the flames. Man, sniping through flames is the worst. Oh, off he goes.
He's out of there, mate. He's going B. I can tell that. Wow. Look at this.
Nice.
Look at him around the world.
Oh, nothing like pushing Ivy, wrapping main, and it's B. That's a sad walk for Valde. The penny drops. JW, he's got 2 1v1s here as well. mantuu, is he ready for the oil push? He is. And that could have been problematic if not. But OG, back-to-back rounds, not getting reset immediately. And it really is this AWP that's doing a lot of the heavy lifting right now for OG. You'll love to see it.
I think JW's knife is at least $7,000.
I noticed one of the Fnatic guys had like it looked like a matching purple inventory, which was pretty cool. I don't know who it was. It might have been I'm not going to guess. I could just say any one of the 5, but I noticed it early on. He had the purple knife with the purple gloves. I don't really know much about.
He needs the lightning AWP. He needs the lightning AWP with a contrasting sticker on a scope, and he's good to go. Then he's in business. OG got 2 AWPs in this round. Looking for their third. Still time for them to catch up and get an okay score on this CT side. Train, Mirage, and Inferno. Nice group of maps. Can't wait to see JW on Inferno, should it go that far. Like, that was always a signature map for Fnatic to show their personality in Counter-Strike. I still remember the 2-man setups on the CT side in the apps we used to see from Fnatic many years ago. That's a pretty fast shot from krimz there.
krimz the AWPer. 4 in the round, but one of them down. It's mantuu gone first. And we saw only 3 rounds on train from OG against Dig yesterday. But actually one of the weird parts about that was mantuu was having trouble. And it was actually Aleksib on the AWP who was definitely doing more than him. Like in a lot of good positions, he was playing rotating con. He was holding B a lot. And so yeah, he was the man to look out for. The fact that mantuu started strong is good, but not here, not right now. Aleksib's got to pick up the pieces. He's a long way away. Issa sees him getting in. Already a man on the site, and now he called from above. jaCkz with a double entry. Lovely stuff, and that's surely the round. No way OG can consider it. They're already running to save.
Yeah, that was actually pretty nice. jaCkz's definitely got some confidence, hasn't he? Like, he seems like he's quite assertive with his plays, kind of leading the charge on those big kills. That wasn't too bad at all, and that's a pretty clean round for Fnatic. 6-2. AWP to be saved. AWPs, I should say.
Yeah, OG were creeping towards main as that push started to come through, but I don't think they were prepared. Maybe the occasion look at upper just seemed to be completely caught out on that occasion, which just makes things a little more difficult for them. I don't think NBK anyone will get close enough to take this AWP away. But Fnatic 6-2 is as good as you can ask for, really, on the T side of train. Not too shabby. Rest side of krimz without a beanie on.
Where are they playing? It's a cool little boot camp.
I miss it when JW was playing from his his office, you know, like, or I didn't, you know, I think it was actually like he had some
shop,
like storefront type deal.
What was it? Peripheral shop. He made like a.
Oh, he made his JW shop, right? I think it's closed now. I don't think it exists anymore.
Yeah, it's closed, but he was playing last year ESL events from it. It was
oh, that's
just
pretty
him
cool.
in one big office.
JW Thunderdome. Well, goes from bad to worse for OG. Brollan with a dry peak in main. Actually, don't know there's a flashbang there. Wasn't that dry? But it will feel dry for OG. Very chafy. Like Harry and Hugo yesterday.
Christ. Well, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know how much further I want to imagine it, really. Look at this, though, man. It's like OG are just kind of getting whittled down. This was a problem for them the other day, was that it felt like they weren't actually winning any of these opening fights. Like, it was quite reactive for the most part. Whenever they are trying this, these pushes, they're just kind of, you know, feeding the beast that is Fnatic. And you understand why they're doing it, right? They want to try and get something for all these folks that they've lost. But the hole's getting dug deeper, and now you're in a 2-on-5. You know, you kind of already think it. They're already saving, and the bomb's not even left the spawn, really.
All right, I've got an important question for the crew here.
Okay.
All right, what's your favorite Bond film, Harry?
Oh, dude, so here's the truth of it. I haven't watched many of the old Bonds at all. I saw the one with the dude with the teeth. What's his name? Like Jaws? Or is that the shark film?
Yeah, the shark
film.
Yeah. I saw the one with Jaws, the shark and stuff in it. That was pretty good. Like when they harpooned.
Watch out for his massive jaws.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. And I saw that one, and I've seen like the newer ones, you know, like Casino Royale and stuff. But I haven't watched many of the old James Bonds, and apparently they're the good ones.
What about GoldenEye?
No, I played the game, I think, that came out for one of the old.
Came out in 1997.
No, man.
Boy.
There was a old James Bond game, and it was lit. You got like a golden gun. And,
that was on the Tamagotchi, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think it was actually. No, yeah. So I'm not like the biggest James Bond.
Yeah, Bardov, I know you've got something ready. Yeah, Hugo, you sound like you're a bit more clued into it. So Bardov, what have you got?
All right. Well, I would say my favorite is not necessarily what I think is the best. I quite enjoy Casino Royale because I'm a huge poker guy. I haven't played much poker recently, but there's a lot going on in that film where I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I just love the way the guy, like the American guy's like, I'm bleeding chips. You know, it's like he's dying, but it's just in the poker game. It's just like I thoroughly enjoyed that, and I quite like Le Chiffre as well. So that's my favorite one. But I think Sean Connery era Bonds would generally be my fondest. If that makes any sense.
This one's about to get a bit spicy here, so we'll have to move on from the trivia. And Hugo, we will come back to you. I promise. I know you're
Hugo.
It a bit.
Yeah, man down right now. AK's given over. OG armed and dangerous. It's a great combo.
It's good to have arms.
Yeah.
Not everyone does, sadly.
Good point.
Back to you, Hugo.
James, for more arm facts, do ring in. Fnatic taking their sweet time. They've been doing it all T-side long, but usually to a lot of success. We've not seen them in a mid-round like this and man down, but keep in mind there are pistols, and so Fnatic are not out of this one yet. Only Aleksib at B and no armor. He's got to pick a good spot. Above the grey train might be the play, but Fnatic are edging their way in with 30 seconds, clearing close corners. Aleksib, how much can he do? He's on the tippity top of the train. He's looking down. King of the castle right now. Better play like it.
Not shy for a slow round here. I like the second man rotating in as time gets low because bomb plant pressure is pretty good. Up top is Aleksib B. Drops off and there's 30 seconds to get this bomb planted. Golden somehow found a kill though. He might just get himself a default plant. JW still in tow. Flurry of flashbangs. That is not an easy jump to make. Can we just mention? JW now 1 versus 2. Scoped in already, so this won't be easy. Eastern NBK being patient. They don't have a defuse kit. There might be one around the site. He's on the bomb. There's a molly. JW very patient, moving away now. Complete confidence, but
he's won it off that.
Oh, they're all right. They're all right.
I think he's good. Yeah.
Damn.
It was a nice try.
I saw you struggling with that jump on Twitter the other day. Did you accomplish it? Did you?
I think I've done it once. So there's this map in a workshop called Jump Training by Whiskyo.
Yeah.
Whiskey with an E in it. If you want to try and it basically does loads of jumps. Some of the older ones like nuke hut roof into the window that used to be there and so on. But when I get to that jump on train, I fail it every single time. Every time. Just can't.
Never tried it myself.
I don't think it's that hard. It's not easy, but I think it's easier than like
the fact you did it in the heat of the moment there, and a like super important moment.
Yeah,
that was impressive. Yeah, you know, I just sat there trying to do it, and it's all calm. That's cool, but you don't see many pros go for it in a high octane moment.
Now, is this a turning point for OG? Double pick coming through? No, just a single pick will be enough for JW. He is ready. Fnatic have had their coffee. Is this snooze power?
Could be.
Oh, it definitely could. And you can just tell because everything's looking a lot more cerebral, right? Everything's looking a lot more dialed in. Very slow though. So maybe not snooze power.
Is that more W out of me?
Yeah. That's just like running them down,
Run
you know.
Die, put another snus in, rinse, repeat.
You just have like 20 in.
Yeah, you've played that game.
Room spinning. It's all going downhill. Look at Aleksib with this AWP. He's waiting, and he's gonna have to wait a long while because Fnatic are looking at this and they're going, yeah, we still have like 30 seconds to chill out and do stuff in. And now this push is coming through. They're starting to pincer in, but the problem is Issa here in Pop has denied one of these like prongs of the attack in through the Pop Dog. And so that's now a very big rotation background for krimz. And so suddenly there's 20 seconds left, mate, and you're having to try and save this round essentially. The bomb is still all the way back in Team A. Pretty ballsy that they're still even going for this one. Because that bomb's going to go down. All you need the kills. And oh, all right, they might just get the kills.
Oh my god.
With the final second play out through main. You cheeky little devil.
Can we just appreciate the pop flash for the entry from JW? Yeah. 20 seconds. He ran away to throw the flash to get the first one, and then krimz just deletes everybody else. I think OG is sleeping on this first map.
That was a really good call for JW because krimz gets, oh sorry, not krimz, someone gets out main for Fnatic at the 30-second mark and kills the AWP and E-box, and then gets traded by Issa. And JW can go there, but if he does go and dies, he loses the bomb. He's 10 health, he has an AWP. Like, that's the round done. Instead, he waits for krimz to come all the way back to B just to retreat to spawn to flash. Full confidence, full faith he's going to win that round. And well, that's exactly what happens, but not for long. Oh boy, the Deeds are out in full force.
Look what this will do to the money for Fnatic. They're on eco if they lose this round, potentially. Well, they may choose to force it up because Fnatic, but weirdly enough, this might be the round which allows OG to aim for 6 or 7 in the strangest fashion. on that last round, it looked like krimz was playing one of those Y-Prac maps where you're just in pre-fire mode. Oh, he started again.
No, not like this.
Oh no! All right. Come on, krimz, do it to them twice. Let's see if he can.
They're being flanked from B right now. Will it be the full wrapperoo, or are they going to drop pop and play it safe? You probably split here, right?
Surely the problem with this flank, though, is that you've only got one man left inside of the site, and Fnatic is still holding. If they... Oh, never mind. Shoot. So now it's kind of been dodged, right, with Issa getting that. jaCkz, this is a pretty big chance for him, though, to show us how good he is. Oh. Well,
can't win them all, Harry.
No, yeah, not those ones, right? Not the 1v4s, but damn, these Deagles. I don't know, just only buy Deagle. Oh look, Nathan's got the full-on quarantine beard going on.
Okay, Hugo, favorite Bond film.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably go for like a classic, like a Live and Let Die.
I like that.
Mainly because of the crocodiles or the alligators. I don't know the difference. You know, he runs on the heads of the crocodile / alligator farm.
Also
That's
has
cool.
one of the best Bond themes, I would say.
Yes,
yeah,
I was thinking about that yesterday, actually. That is a banger.
Live and let die, bum, bum. Live and let die. One of the best, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I think View to a Kill is my favorite, but that's number 2.
What are your thoughts on the new ones? The very new one's been delayed another year, obviously. Global situation.
That's the global situation. I feel like cinemas are done for regardless of the global situation after all this. So good luck to them trying to bring it back, but should just probably get it out there. That's a whole different debate for probably a different broadcast, to be honest with you. So we'll just get back into the Counter-Strike.
Yeah, talk about
see where this one goes. Yeah.
You and your questions, CeRq, you can fuck off. krimz is going to go for the elevated default plant on B. Some bonus money to be had from Fnatic to get them back on the buy sooner rather than later. Question of damage now for Golden. Put his Gucci Tech 9 out, but no one's close just yet. 2 kits on the 4 plays for OG. Starting to swarm now. Just a 1 kill for Fnatic, but the bomb plant had to be their main objective. They at least did that. I like Daniel Craig. I think this kind of more violent Bond is fitting, at least for our generation.
Likes a bit of free running as well.
Yeah.
I think James's favorite scene is the torture one in Casino Royale. That really gets his rocks off.
Torture. There's a Wu-Tang track. Torture, motherfucker. I'll fucking do this and then do that and then blah, 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 blah. Method Man goes in on that.
Damn, man.
Keep feeding you and feeding you. Anyway, back to you, Hugo.
And of course, coming up later, how will the box office recover from this global?
How will they? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Like, they were already on their knees, like, depending on which way you look at it, they were already falling apart. And the amount of just brick and mortar establishments they've got, Harry, like, how can they possibly maintain
I know. We're going to have industry experts on the line ringing us through it. JW, our first
What are your thoughts? Have your voice heard now.
This is a good little round for OG. They've suddenly kind of come alive in these last few.
Who was it? Was it James who called the 7-8 half after OG won the eco?
Potential for it, at the very least.
Yeah. Take the credit, James. I'm giving it right to you. Okay.
It's one of those halves where one team gets battered, but somehow still potentially win like half the round. And you're like, not sure how we got here, but it's at that point it's about just getting the score on the board and not necessarily the fashion in which it got there. As long as you get it there, you can turn things around in the second half. And again, as they may have wanted more than 6 or 7 rounds, but considering how things were going at the beginning, where they were just getting wrecked by Fnatic, it's a pretty good turnout.
No, I mean, this kind of reminds me of how the OG dig game went yesterday, right? Because OG win it, but like, it felt like they barely won it, you know? Like, and in fact, they went all 3. The only dominant map was to Dignitas, so it's kind of a similar vibe. Look at all this going on, right? So you've lost the man early, and MBK's got as well. So suddenly, mantuu is like got a lot of pressure on his shoulders. They're wrapping him through Ivy. He's gonna have to turn around. JW, here's the scope. Ooh, they're locked in a duel, and JW's going to win that one out. It's a nice little clean one to round out this first half. And that's actually all for this first half. So we'll be back with the second in just a minute. You don't want to go anywhere, because when we get back, we're looking at taking an in-depth look into the into brick and mortar.
And we're back. 6 rounds for OG at half-time after a slow start, a false start maybe on the CT side. They managed to turn things around towards the end against a very strong Fnatic, who eventually ran out of money. Now we move into the second pistol round. We've got some junk for OG to throw, and the likes of Aleksib and Valde. Issa will get popped. His head exploded by the likes of Golden. Not quite with his bare hands though. NBK trying to get close with this Glock, trying to close the distance. P250 for Valde, so he's got that extra range, but up close he'll crouch pick JW in the ladder room. 4 versus 2 now. Bomb trying to get planted and denied. Valde suddenly left alone again. He's got the range for the one taps versus these USPs, but can he find them? Can he isolate the fight? Says Brollan. Got 2 more to find. Krimz by Old Bomb. jaCkz looking to maybe play a trade back situation. You see Krimz there at the back. jaCkz popping out, and that'll be enough for Fnatic to make it to 10.
So krimz is looking sick. He played really well yesterday as well, and he's kind of keeping that going, which is nice to see. We're also getting a really good game out of jaCkz, which is nice, because as I said in that series the other day, like, you know, he didn't have to do anything special for them to win it, whereas now, like, he is kind of showing us a bit more confidence and, you know, showing us more what he's made of. Aleksib with the Zeus. What's he gonna do with this? This could be something special. What's he cooked up?
Kind of at the whim of someone pushing you in pop there, right? Like playing the spawn, you know you're going to meet up close. No one's there. Fnatic won't take it, and so now the Zeus pretty much useless. No way he's going to hit a range shot. And oh dear, the nades are doing it as well. Time for a quick clean one for Fnatic, I think. And yeah, no casualties for them either. The Glock's gone, 11-6. And now OG coming in with guns. They didn't want to force, no bomb plant on the pistols. So here come the AKs, and yeah, Fnatic essentially on bonus round, right? Famus's SMGs, no M4s, so holding off.
Hello, I'm back. Had a bit of a food arrival situation. One of my housemates.
What you
not
got?
mentioning any name.
Oh.
Not me. Not me.
Malta?
One of my housemates, not going to mention any names, hasn't been prepared for his delivery, and that's causing all sorts of issues.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. What have I missed? I've come back to it. Looks what Fnatic are doing pretty good.
Pistol and anti, easy peasy, in the bag.
It's a bit of a bonus situation, you could say.
Exactly.
You know, we say Brucey bonus, right? Because of Bruce Forsyth, rather, in the UK. Brucey means like boner in America. So I used to say Brucey bonus, and they were like, "Oh, yes." Well, like, why are you saying that? I'm like, "What?" So I no longer say that.
I heard it.
A Bruce. I've never heard that expression.
Apparently, you know, a live antenna, shall we say? 1 minute on the clock for OG to capitalize on their man advantage. Somewhat spread out at present to breaching the IV position. jaCkz in CT spawn with a French gun. Not an ideal situation. He's found one. Mantuu the 180, can't do it in time, and things turn around as they often do in favor of Fnatic, looking to have double the score of OG now. Aleksib looking to collect the bomb. 28 seconds, and Fnatic kind of had this B bomb site surrounded. Not really showing at the present. 20 seconds. Can Aleksib really clear out jaCkz's position? Wouldn't imagine so, but he's close enough. jaCkz starting to wonder now. There he is. And there goes Aleksib, and the chances in that round for OG.
Okay, I'm going to jump in now with some bonus points for the commentators here. Every correct answer does yield you 1 bonus point. So fastest fingers on the trigger here. The James Bond movies are based on a series of novels by what British author?
Roald Dahl.
No, that's incorrect. Your options are Peter Finch, Peter James, Ian Gold, or Ian Fleming.
Ian Fleming.
Correct, James. Thank you so much. That's 1 point. Sound effects as well, ladies and
Yeah, you've got it all, man.
Can I get a bottle? Can we do that? Have I won? Or is that just...
What secret service agency does 007 work for? MI6, MI7?
FSB.
Correct. MI6, 1 point for Harry.
Yeah.
And a couple of kills for OG. Looks like they're stepping up to the plate as well here, ladies and gentlemen.
MI6 is around the corner from me.
Oh dear. Oh dear. How's this gone so wrong? This was the Eagles. What's happened? What's happened, Fnatic? jaCkz, JW, do they even want to try it? Do they even want to go? They're looking interested. You know, they're saying it's only pistols, but look what they've done to you. It's a save. JW's out of there. He's done.
I mean, Fnatic shouldn't have won the previous round anyway, right? So this is like, I guess, the revenge from OG, the pistols coming back. Like, they were done on bonus. jaCkz with a big double in spawn and even the 3-piece in the round. He won't be able to save it this time, and, well, it would be a save instead with the low HP AWP. OG very happy with that round. They have saved their bacon. They've given themselves a lifeline for the second half, but they're still going to need to be near flawless moving forward.
What was the first James Bond movie on Her Majesty's Secret Service? For Your Eyes Only, Dr. No, or Casino Royale?
Dr. No.
For Your Eyes Only.
Dr. No, James Bardolph, 2 points.
Let's go. I got trivia for you, right? So MI6 is like literally across the bridge from me. And when I was a kid, somebody fired a grenade launcher at it, and then the bridge was closed and police were there and stuff. So yeah, it basically did no damage though.
Aren't we meant to not know where the Secret Service are? No, surely if they have like a building that.
They have lots of unmarked buildings that actually where you have no idea, which they lease for X amount of time.
Yeah.
When I used to work in property, actually the police used to borrow loads of buildings from us for surveillance purposes.
Did they ever let you go with them on a mission?
Mostly to catch drug dealers, I think.
Oh.
Manufacturing and transfer. It could change quickly because we've got players in the red. Golden spotted half the information, but the other half will find an 8th round for OG as they look to come back. The struggle is real though. Very narrow rounds we're seeing here. However, they've broken the money of the Swedes, which in most cases would lead to success, but you never know versus the likes of Fnatic. It's pretty dry eco round.
Who performed the theme song for Live and Let Die? Rolling Stones, Diana Ross, Paul McCartney, Elvis Presley.
Rolling Stones. Rolling Stones, Rolling Stones. What? What? Tina Turner?
No points for anyone. It's Paul McCartney.
What, really?
I just picked the name.
Yeah, me too.
Doesn't even sound like it.
Peaked at number 2 on the UK's top 100. So
the original Paul McCartney, not the android who lives now.
Yes, I believe so. The original.
How many more questions you got?
I've got questions for Day, James, and more sound effects, more whatever they'll allow me to do. I can up the production.
Sound effects too.
I think he's hitting a physical bell. Or is that what?
No, I don't think he is. He's got himself.
Oh, you've got some buttons.
I don't think he is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So like, what kind of car does James Bond drive in Moonraker? Cadillac, an Aston Martin, a BMW, or none?
Aston Martin.
What?
BMW.
Oh, it's a trick question. It's none, I'm afraid. Believe it or not, James Bond never drives a car in Moonraker, released in 1979.
How can
Can't believe you've done this. Oh, of course not. He's on the moon, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep. He has a buggy, but not a car. So
that's a pretty fine distinguishment. Yeah, it feels like you got me on a technicality there. Like
I did. Well,
the buggy wasn't a BMW or an Aston Martin, Harry. So
I'm looking up who made the parts.
Another buy round. This is a big round here, right? OG, they saved themselves with that Deagle round, and they've been brutalizing Fnatic ever since. But will that continue? Time to find out. JW's got the AWP. We've got one of mantuu going for the pick. Not a great spawn, so he posts instead, and Aleksib runs out Olaf. Look at the pace. There's no one here to stop him. No one in sandwich. No one at back green either. They're going double main push, and they are watching him, but Aleksib opening up. krimz trapped in pop, been spotted, and just needs to do a lot from the Ivy spot, but he can't. This is a really, really rough situation for Fnatic now, who may have triple rotated. That's something for krimz, but he's trapped in no man's land right now, and they can peek him from anywhere. Issa gets another, and krimz is on the hunt. He finally wraps MBK, but there's no way he's winning this round on his own, and JW is so far from the action. Is it double digits for OG? Are they making this one happen?
Enjoying the luxury of these AK-47s. I thought NBK would have heard krimz is running there. Oh, JW 1 versus 2 now.
He could do this. This is a JW round if ever I've seen one.
Are they going in with the bomb?
This is a JW round if ever I saw one. Watch this.
Popple.
We'll have a look at the predictions right now. See whether he can pull this one off. Oh, it's looking good. The crowd are giving the thumbs up. Will he be able to get the first kill though? Yes, he will. Not bad. One more room required here.
No.
Henry live from Fortnum and Mason tea room.
1-on-1. This is actually a sick round when JW pulls this one off. What's valde going to do? Has he got the bomb? No, he hasn't. He's going towards backtracks. The mind game. He's got no time to do this.
He's got no time.
He's got no time for this nonsense. JW knows where the bomb is as well. He's done him.
No.
He's going to see the bomb any second.
He's done it.
Hello.
Oh, my days.
There it is. Ring the bell. He's done it. It's a massive round.
That's a
more time you give him, the worse it gets.
Like, nice try from valde, right? JW came from Ivy. He takes a shot. He goes con. You expect him to go back Ivy and just swip swap as he gets mollied in con, but he goes and walks inner to pop flank. That's a ballsy. That's a JW play. And yeah, 1-on-3 with the AWP. Fnatic, they don't want OG to get double digits, and they will stall them out.
That's why JW can do whatever he wants. He will win you matches with outrageous plays. Agreed. Up top he goes, mantuu looking for something, but JW is the one who's going to catch Aleksib at the very least. 3-on-3, quickly escalates in favor of OG. Still trying to make it to double figures here. BK playing close to the site now. Looking for information before they commit to a bomb plant, OG. Got mantuu near Ivy, but doesn't quite have an angle on it. They may want more secure positions before they go for that bomb plant. That would have helped, but Golden now will make some space for Fnatic to play with. krimz still position unknown. There he is. Mantuu's been spotted, misses the flick. And now he's alone 1v2 with the bomb in his hands.
They're going to swing. Oh my, that's a very impressive move. But krimz has come down the ladder. That was a nice little bait for Golden as well. He gets the kill to MBK, then he runs away con, and the AWP tries to trade him, but krimz up in heaven, never spotted, hidden in the 2-on-3. And Fnatic, I think they might be doing it here. No bomb plant, desperate buy for OG. They can afford it, no problem, but yeah, scary situation. We got glulls.
Where's the second HE? That's my question. Here comes the swing from main. It's a tough spot for krimz with the MP9.
There's the second nade.
Again, there used to be a strat. Molly outside, force a CT in, then double nades down a ladder. Almost a guaranteed kill.
Aye. Bomb's on site. No one can stop this plant, really. Maybe Golden. But if they just stuck it right now, there'd be no way for Fnatic Oh dear, he goes for the fight. That's not sure about that. That's the bomb loose now, and it's valde in a clutch. Oh, mantuu, he definitely could have stuck it there. I think OG have been so scared, so scarred by these heaven positions that Fnatic have been running most of these defensive rounds. And that is going to cost them, unless valde can do the unthinkable.
No time again. He's got 15 seconds, and he'll probably get this first kill, but so much to do. The bomb's still in such a precarious spot. Maybe gets one more kill, but it'll be traded out, and not even that. 15 for Fnatic, chaps. Money is completely broken. It's the Hail Mary time. You're going to be just hoping you can get some Tech-9s out, some Galils, few smokes down, deep breath, and in you go. So, Mac 10, Tech-9s, Deagles. It's not looking good when you need 6 rounds in a row.
No, you're not really feeling this one if you're OG. Now, to be fair, they did get bodied on this map just the other day, right? By Dignitas, they got, what, 16 threes? So this is an improvement on that, at least. And hopefully they can give us a bit more on Mirage. Ooh, here's the B play, golden. Oh, nice little double to keep Fnatic out of trouble. And now suddenly this bomb's going down, right? But you're in a 5-on-3, you're feeling all right about it. And oh, it's gotten even sweeter because of Brollan. And so suddenly we're just down to 2. It's Aleksib and mantuu left up in this one. And Aleksib trying to play this after plan, but there is a player wrapping him. They're fighting at the ramp. They're giving these duels over. mantuu, big task ahead of him. And there's that wrap coming in. So Fnatic, they take the victory here on Train. They lock it in pretty dominantly, right? 16-9. Never